Welcome back, Grapple fans. Announcer Dan Tudor with egg on his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest will be a triple threat match. At this time, would you please welcome the first competitor making his debut for MCW Wrestling, Danny Primetime!
Danny Primetime has joined the ranks of MCW. He has a fair degree of wrestling experience in wrestling companies around the country. He's been out of it for a little while, but he's hoping to get back into the game. But he may have a tough hill to climb here. Danny Primetime, happy to be here. Fans certainly appreciate his positive attitude.
And introducing the second competitor, he is the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive. He is from Vainesville, Tennessee, the 20-year veteran and the leader of Vanity Express, Mr. Vane.
Mr. Vane. And that mouthful, he had Dan Tudor there saying. Yes, that was requested by Mr. Vane, a 20-year veteran, arrogant, conceited, the leader of Vanity Express, who's been wreaking havoc recently here in MCW. And there you see with him, the German Eagle, well, no doubt is another addition to Vanity Express. We saw him earlier in the title match. To my knowledge, the German Eagle isn't sanctioned in this match, although knowing Mr. Vane, I've no doubt he's going to be involved. It's going to be a tough hill to climb for Primetime, but hopefully the third member of this match may balance this out.
And introducing the third competitor in this match, he is a Vanity Express member, the near 7-foot giant, the man in everybody's nightmare, Knightmare! It's a bit one-sided.
The third participant's Knightmare, the mass destroyer Knightmare. This isn't right. Here he comes, chain in hand, a foul disposition. Very nearly was a cameraman short then. And it looks to be that Knightmare's bulked up. Primetime looks as though he can handle himself in any one-on-one situation. But now it's essentially 3-on-1. 4-on-1 if you count Knightmare. Primetime trying to rally the fans behind him.
Come on, Danny, get him!
Primetime just can't believe his luck. He's no small man, but Knightmare near enough dwarfs him. I've seen Primetime in action in training, and despite his size, he is a nimble lad. He is a nimble man. You see Primetime going to work on the arm. Takes it into a hammerlock. Now into a headlock. Challenging holds with Mr. Vane. And Mr. Vane, the 20-year veteran, countering, taunting. Mr. Vane giving a fair degree of size, but he's more than made up with his troops.
It's not a tag match, you can join in any time.
And now serving the arm on a platter to the 7-foot mass destroyer Knightmare. Knightmare nearly surgically removed the arm.
Come on, Danny! Go on, bullshit.
A blatant choke. Knightmare gets disqualified. This is back to a singles competition. Referee reluctant, I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Danny.
Mr. Vane, Knightmare in control. This is supposed to be a triple threat match. Although this is blatantly a tornado handicap match. Tornado meaning basically a tag team, but all members are allowed to be in at the same time. Mr. Vane with a body slam. Just couldn't hold him, but of course Knightmare just keeping guard. The moment Primetime has any chance of any advantage, Knightmare is just there to, in his mind, even out the odds. Primetime with a head of steam, shoulder block. Didn't knock the big man. Set it back a few steps. Here comes Primetime. Knightmare just follows him through, and a massive boot to the face. Mr. Vane just... You see the instinct of Primetime, the foot on the ropes. He had enough presence in mind. Primetime knows his way in the ring, but Mr. Vane trying to play Knightmare's game, the headbutt. Now Knightmare going for a nice violent stroll on the sternum of Danny Primetime. There you see Mr. Vane still reeling from the headbutt. And near 400 pounds of Knightmare going for a stroll on the back of Danny Primetime. Mr. Vane, who's well over the 200 pound mark. Knightmare going back to the arm. This is just glorified domestic violence. Mr. Vane going to work on the leg. Primetime can't even get back up now. Referee's going to have to stop this soon. Knightmare going to work on the now incapacitated leg. And there you see the German Eagle, as predicted, the German Eagle. Just mocking, taunting. This is no doubt a message from Vanity Express. Now Mr. Vane taunting the fans, trying to go for Knightmare, but Primetime trying to get back into the ring. Knightmare just brushes him away. This is vintage Knightmare. Take a seat, Danny Primetime. And you have to think that Knightmare's smiling under that evil-looking mask of his. This is like a holiday for Knightmare. Vanity Express once again just making a mockery of what's intended from MCW. Fair competition. I know in this day and age, backstabbing, outside interference, referees are well aware of all the rule breaking that goes off. It's almost encouraged, part of the game, but this is going too far. Primetime trying to fight back with all his worth, but the onslaught's just taking its toll. Credit Primetime. He could have just walked away. I don't think anyone would have thought anything less of him, but there's no way you can get up from this. I think Knightmare's going to set him up. I think he's going to go for that guillotine leg drop of his. Blatant choke on the ropes. I think Primetime knew what was coming. And Now Mr. Vane just scooping up the remains. 2 points for Mr. Vane. Another illegal manoeuvre. Referee should stop this.
Looks better looking than you.
Now Mr. Vane, with all of his weight, just trying to climb back up on the injured leg of Danny Primetime. Knightmare just scraping at the face. When's this going to end? Mr. Vane just scooping up the battered remains of Danny Primetime. You couldn't ask for a more cruel debut, a more harsh welcome, with Vanity Express just plaguing the ranks of MCW. Mr. Vane trying to cover up the blatant low blow, and here comes Knightmare, head of steam. And early booted the head of Danny Primetime into orbit. Mr. Vane calling for the choke slam. Remember, this is only one fall to a finish. This isn't a triangle elimination match, so... Oh, the sound's gone. Mr. Vane, head of steam, going airborne, the elbow drop. And surely that must be over. Ref with the 1, 2, 3. Mercifully, this match is over. This mockery of a match. Danny Primetime was looking to make a name for himself, but they see Knightmare just enjoying a dessert. Something has to be done about Vanity Express. They're like the plague of the MCW. Well, hopefully in the future we'll see Danny Primetime make a better inception.